The year is 917. The world stands at a crossroads, and the air is thick with tension and anticipation. On the Black Sea coast, two colossal armies gather near Anchialus, their banners fluttering in the salty wind, each soldier knowing that history will be written here. The fate of empires is at stake. The ground trembles beneath thousands of boots, and the sky itself seems to darken in anticipation of the coming storm. On one side stands the mighty Byzantine Empire, heir to Rome, its legacy stretching back centuries, its pride and power unmatched in the region. On the other, the ambitious First Bulgarian Empire, led by the formidable Tsar Simeon I, whose armies are fueled by dreams of glory and conquest. Simeon is no ordinary ruler. He's a scholar, a warrior, and a visionary. He dreams of ruling from Constantinople itself, the heart of the empire he seeks to claim. He calls himself Tsar of the Bulgarians and the Romans, a title that challenges the very authority of Byzantium and signals his ambition to the world. Facing him is Leo Phokas, a seasoned Byzantine general, leading the largest imperial army assembled in decades. An army forged for this very moment. For years, these empires have clashed over the Balkans. Diplomacy, marriage alliances, and rivers of gold have all failed to bring peace or dominance. Now, Simeon, sensing Byzantine weakness and unrest, prepares for war with a determination that borders on obsession. The Byzantines respond with a grand plan, a three-pronged attack, their navy ferrying fierce allies from the north, while Phokas leads the main force along the coast. Their goal is clear: to trap Simeon in a deadly pincer movement and crush Bulgaria's ambitions once and for all. But the plan relies on perfect timing, and it dangerously underestimates Simeon's cunning, his ability to read the battlefield like a master chess player. The chessboard is set. The collision is inevitable. Every move now could mean triumph or disaster. Two leaders, two empires, and one decisive battle await. The eyes of the world are fixed on this confrontation. The Balkans hold their breath as the armies prepare, the mountains echoing with the sounds of sharpening swords and whispered prayers. Simeon's ambition burns brighter than ever. He wants more than victory. He wants to reshape the world and carve his name into history. The Byzantines march, confident in their numbers, their strategy, and the might of their empire, certain that this time they will prevail. But war is never predictable. Fate, weather, and human will can turn the tide in an instant. The stage is set for one of the medieval world's greatest showdowns, a clash that will echo through the ages. The outcome will shape the destiny of southeastern Europe, redrawing borders and rewriting the balance of power. The battle for supremacy is about to begin, and nothing will ever be the same. The battlefield near Anchialus stretches out as a vast, flat plain, shrouded in the early morning mist and heavy with anticipation. It is bordered by the restless Black Sea and a line of low, rolling hills, their shadows cast long beneath a brooding sky. The Anchialus River winds through the grasslands, its dark waters dividing the field and adding to the tension in the air. Here, on this charged ground, the largest and most formidable armies of the age gather, each side bracing for the coming storm. Leo Phokas leads a vast and diverse Byzantine force, elite cavalry, seasoned infantry, and hardened mercenaries, each soldier confident, banners fluttering, certain of victory. Opposite them, Simeon's army, though smaller in number, stands fiercely loyal and battle-hardened, every man ready to defend his homeland to the last breath. The Byzantines plan a bold, direct assault, hoping to crush the Bulgarians with sheer force and overwhelming numbers. They expect an easy victory, certain that their might will sweep aside any resistance, dangerously underestimating their determined foe. But Simeon's men, united by loyalty and the will to defend their own soil, are prepared for anything the enemy can throw at them. The fate of the Balkans and perhaps the future of empires will be decided on this very field. Yet, arrogance and overconfidence cloud the Byzantine ranks, blinding them to the true challenge that awaits at Anchialus. The battle begins as the Byzantines advance, smashing into the Bulgarian center. The Bulgarians appear to retreat, drawing the Byzantines forward. But it's a trap. Simeon's feigned retreat lures the enemy into a vulnerable position. Suddenly, Bulgarian heavy cavalry, hidden on the flanks, charge with devastating force. The Byzantine lines shatter under the surprise assault. Simeon leads from the front, turning the tide in a single brutal moment. The trap snaps shut, the Byzantines are surrounded, and chaos erupts. The Bulgarian encirclement is total. Byzantine discipline collapses. Soldiers flee in panic. The Anchialus River, once a crossing, becomes a deadly trap. The battlefield is a scene of horror. Thousands cut down. The imperial army annihilated. Leo Phokas barely escapes, his reputation in ruins. Simeon's victory is absolute. The road to Thrace lies open. Bulgaria stands as the dominant power in the Balkans. The Byzantines suffer one of their greatest defeats. Simeon's title, Tsar of the Bulgarians and the Romans, now carries real weight. The empire reels from the shock of total defeat. In the aftermath of Anchialus, Simeon's power reaches its zenith. He crushes the Byzantines once more at catastrophic, cementing his reputation as a formidable ruler and military strategist. His armies push deep into enemy territory, launching daring raids that reach the very walls of Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Yet the city's mighty fortifications and the absence of a Bulgarian navy keeps Simeon's ultimate prize, Constantinople itself, forever out of reach. Byzantine diplomacy, cunning and relentless, thwarts every attempt Simeon makes to secure a fleet, frustrating his ambitions for a true empire. The war drags on for years, draining the strength and resources of both empires, leaving soldiers and civilians alike weary and battered. Simeon's victory at Anchialus becomes legendary, echoing through the ages, but the dream of conquering Constantinople remains unfulfilled. After his death, Bulgaria's power slowly wanes, while Byzantium, battered but unbroken, endures and eventually recovers its former glory. Anchialus stands as Bulgaria's greatest military triumph, a moment of pride, but it marks not the end, but a turning point in the struggle. The dream of a Bulgarian czar ruling from Constantinople dies with Simeon, leaving only echoes of ambition in the halls of history. The legacy of the battle is a fleeting empire, a testament to the heights of ambition, and a lasting lesson in the resilience and limits of power.